All right. Peace and love, y'all.
Peace.
Welcome, everybody. I'm so happy to see y'all. This is kind of like a reunion of sorts. Okay, I think I see him here. I think I see him here. Ah. There we go. Okay. All right. There you are. Good to see you, Quest. Let's see your face. Come on back. Get your audio in motion and let's go.
Wait, and DJ was supposed to be on. What DJ?
You gonna come back
right here.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, y'all can't see me.
Still can't see you, Quest.
No, that's DJ.
Oh, that's DJ. Okay.
Yeah, Quest,
I still can't see me. Y'all see him?
I don't see there's no name here, so I don't know who it is, and it's no.
It's DJ.
Okay. Peace, DJ.
What's up, man?
Good to
What's
see
going
you.
on, man?
Salute.
So what's up with Quest?
Having the slightest. He was supposed to be on. I sent him the information. He should be on.
And then the password and all that stuff he was asking for. Okay. Well, moving right along. Let's just start out. But first off, thank you all for coming out here and kicking it virtually and having this little MADDCORR reunion on MADDCORR week. Give y'all for coming out.
Right.
Represent your crew. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I just want to start out by saying it is my honor and my pleasure to be here amongst all of y'all. We got a long little history that some of y'all know and some of y'all don't know, but man, all respect all respect to my brethren, man.
Thank you.
I love
we
y'all.
Love you too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so getting straight into it. I'm gonna post this in the core group page, and there might be some people that don't know everybody. So let's start out with introductions, starting on like we read in a book from left to right. So and we can just introduce yourself and say what you do and anything, little tidbit you want to add, and then pass it on to the next.
Justice Magnetic Allah, aka Just Magnificent, aka Watusi, MC, member of MADDCORR, one of the founders, artist, and now into my own business. Next up,
Polonius Jones, aka Sinister, founding member of MADDCORR, world's greatest MC.
Lit, producer, founding member, MC, artist developer, and engineer.
Don't forget videographer.
Videographer.
That's
so you
right.
gotta put
That's
that,
right.
you gotta put
And
that on
I'm
your
alive.
resume too now, brother.
I made it to 2022 with all my brethren and my sisters.
Right.
I'm here.
I guess I'm Mano, Doc Mano, whatever, but I still do fuck around with the music a little bit, got my own clothing line, and I'm trying to quit this job because that's what I'm on this money.
That's right. That's right.
and that's an original founding member right there. It's the original.
Oh yeah, I'm original.
Yes,
Right. When it was MAD incorporated to MADDCORR.
right.
What move on next? I guess Chin Checker.
Yes, sir.
Not a founding member, but I represent like I'm one. Always will. Part of Cypher Soldiers with my man DJ the Head Chopper. Just a MC, you know what I'm saying? I do my thing, hardcore hip hop all day long, and that's what I be on still to this day. That's Smash Mouth.
Hey, Chin Checkers has an album coming out, an EP, very, very shortly, within the next 2 months, most likely. So everybody be on the lookout for that and go check out them Chin Checker videos.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Next up.
I don't know if y'all can see me or not. You spot me?
Not at all.
You
But
can't
hit
see me.
the video part where it says stop video, and then we should be able to see you. Don't fall out again, but hit the stop video button at the very, I don't know where it is on
One
your.
time, right at the bottom.
Right, yeah. You will see it. You tap the screen, you will see the mute button, you will see stop video, hit the stop video, and we should.
We'll see you when you start talking.
Oh, I see
There
it.
he is.
I
But
see
you died. You came back and died. Look
Yeah.
at
it. Shit, I
Look at
just
heaven.
almost.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
My
What's
man,
going on, core
What up?
members?
what's on?
Yeah.
Yeah,
My name L. Hey, my name L1,
L1.
aka DLJ.
That's
You know,
right.
Chicago hip-hop legend. You know what I'm saying?
sir.
A member of Cypher Soldiers with my man Chin Checker. Just got out the hospital, man. I had some real serious issues going on, but you know me, I'm an MC, you know, writer, producer. You know, when it's time for me to get out in the studio, I can do a little something. But yeah, man, it's good to meet y'all, man. You know, not meet y'all, but I've been knowing y'all forever. I'm just saying, man, it's good to see y'all again, man, because you know I was almost out of that, man. But peace, though, man. You know, L1.
Ray, it's good to see you, bro. Above ground, looking around. Good to see you.
That's what's up, man.
Last but not least,
This ooh off the Ace of Spades, you know, MC, part of the core tribe. Been knowing these brothers since grammar school, some of them, but they my brothers, plain and simple. I don't have no friends, all of my brothers. You know, lyrically handsome, that's me. So yeah, it's Optimus Prime, graphic designer. And I want to talk to Mano too about doing some shirt stuff because I've been trying to work on these t-shirts and stuff. So
Fuck with me. I got you.
yeah, it is.
yeah.
All right, y'all. Keep y'all face visible so we can see what's good, because
I think Quest is at the door.
yeah, I'm trying to see him. I see your
Oh, he at your door?
No. He at
Never.
the door. He at the Zoom door.
but he
I know he
ain't
said he was
but
coming
he's
to
not
your
here
crib.
yet though.
Oh, okay.
And just so y'all know, I don't want y'all to think I'm crazy or nothing. I'm zooming and moving like this. I have an external camera on top of my computer, so I really can't see the emit button completely every time.
Okay.
But he's not here yet because it'll be like some type of blue something
Yeah,
like
he said he was in a room or something, and he's
I think
waiting.
he's waiting to be put in, rather.
but it's
Yeah.
not, the admit button is not here yet. So
Okay. Okay.
tell him it's not, tell him he gotta try harder because it ain't
Where's Mo?
here yet. All right, so dang, and it would be great because he could be the next to introduce himself. I don't know what to say. His admit button is not here. I don't see it.
Look, let me give my brother an introduction. That's Quest, MC, Business Connect, producer, yeah, and my brother, our brother.
Yes,
That's right.
they get you in any way you need to get to, guaranteed.
That's right.
Guaranteed.
That's right.
Anyway.
That's right. Okay, so that was dope for the like initial introduction. And so then at the end, y'all can say y'all names again and y'all social media contact. And once again, what you do. So if somebody needs production, if somebody needs shirts, if somebody needs insurance, they can get at you accordingly. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So Mano, my first question is for you, big bro. I would like you to tell the story of the conception of MADDCORR. How did it start? Who was the original founding members? Why did y'all create the organization? And da. Go ahead.
All right, well, the first off, it was the Dead Poets Society. That's what all of them was that. I was like the outsider, but me and Loke we was like linked up. We was boys from Inglewood. So we knew each other, Tusi and Il knew each other. And they was always doing their thing. He kept telling me about the rap dudes and stuff and this and that. And one day I had to hear him because he let me hear their music and they was different from what we was listening to. So that's when I wanted to meet him. Went there, meet him, started hanging out in the studio, more or less putting in a little bit of money to help out on the studio time. And eventually, Rob C.O.R.E told me to go and get on the mic, do a verse, and the rest is what it is.
Okay.
Now,
But when I was Mad 8, then we got MADDCORR, because I don't even know how it came about with the whole two names.
Loke was like, Polonius was like, we were core mad niggas.
from crew to
MADDCORR. And that's how that jumped in.
it went
it
from
worked. It just clicked.
to
Yeah.
core, like Marine Corps. Sidebar on the DPS side, the Dead Poet Society. The funny thing about that is it was two Dead Poet Societies. They had a Dead Poet Society. Me and Ill had a Dead Poet Society.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we were calling
Knowing
ourselves.
Right.
I thought y'all was the homeless vagrants.
Right. No. We had a whole Dead Poet Society, and we had a whole lot of motherfuckers all over the country because Dead Poet Society in Georgia, in Atlanta, in
New
Jersey,
York.
motherfucker out in California.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, this is a history lesson, so y'all got to put some years in there too. So what year was it Dead Poets? What year was it all of the different names? And then what year was it MADDCORR?
Are you trying to have people figure out everybody's age?
Okay.
I want to say
96.
Yeah.
You know, he invested in it for a minute, so we're gonna tell that. Let me see. I'm gonna have to say Dead Poet Society for me and Ill was definitely 90. We talking about like from 8th grade to through high school. I got out of high school early.
92 or something. It was like 91, 92.
91, 92.
yeah.
So about 94. No, I'm sorry. 95. 95 was officially MADDCORR. 96, we was in Columbia College, and we had music under our belt. It was HPK. It was what was
We
the
had
spot up?
MADDCORR Station too. That was hot.
Yeah, we hit it hard. We hit it real hard.
Matter of fact, we put music there, and then I stumbled into a whole radio slot at Columbia College, and MADDCORR Radio Hour. So we played out definitely on the MADDCORR Radio Hour every week.
That's what's up.
MADDCORR Radio Hour. Okay.
Yeah.
So we
was level to Aquanaut.
right. That's right. Where he at? Oh well, yeah. Yeah.
Where the mud man at?
It's
Man, I ain't
too many
seen
of y'all
him.
that's not here. Who list all the people that's not here.
Quest.
Well, yeah, Quest not here. Nick Fury's not here.
Who?
Juice is not here.
Macadamia Thorn.
Thorn. Yeah. Spine.
Yeah.
Two-Face. So
the Mysterians 13 and
well, you know, the Mysterians morphed into 13 Soup MCs, then the Cowboys, and that would be me, Hostile, L, 13 himself, and Nico. Monique.
Nico. She's not here either.
Right.
Then
Is she in the core group?
She is. I think so. Nope. Only Nemesis.
Then Steezy is not here.
Yeah. Well.
Helicon.
Yeah. It's a lot of people.
Yeah.
I thought Helicon was coming. Wasn't Helicon coming, What? Did you send him the link?
Let me text him right quick.
Yeah.
Now, also not here, not rhyming together, rhyming separate, but still within MADDCORR is 100%. That's Victory Enough and Clef.
Also,
he got one of my favorite songs too.
Yeah, Vaughn is still active too. So we should post some things in the group if he's not already in it.
No, I don't think he is. But
he just came in. Well, he's not in here, but he's in the core
In the core group.
Facebook page. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. And then there was a song that Il posted. I think that he was on. I think so.
Yeah.
At least we representing him a little bit. So yeah. All right. So moving right along. Who do y'all feel was the coldest MC out of all y'all? I'm gonna start some shit now.
Hey, okay. Stop.
Everybody had their chance to shine on everybody had their chance to shine on particular songs where they stood out. So everybody in the group is actually, it's like Wu-Tang. Everyone's different and everyone has a flavor of their own. So I can't say, you know, as an MC, I'm always say I'm the best, but in all actuality, I think everybody's great.
Yeah, I think everybody's dope too, or else I wouldn't have been with them. You know, we go back and forth, you know, with who we like a lot. You know, I'll be honest, you know, Tusi is no doubt one of my favorites. Chin, you know, as well as Kick-Ass, who should be here.
Yeah.
Now I gotta tap everybody on the shoulder.
Okay,
Everybody quoted me.
Let's categorize it then. Let's categorize it. We got somebody now. All right, good.
Please let Quest in. Send him the invite.
Is Quest still knocking?
Yes, brother. He's knocking. He's knocking hard.
Yeah, you gotta help with that, please. We can't miss.
That's Helicon. Yeah, that's Helicon.
Yeah, that's Helicon.
Peace. Can you please show your face and introduce yourself? Because we just did all the introductions. Peace, how you doing? It's Helicon.
What's up, Peace? How you doing?
Man, we can't see nothing with that, man.
That's right.
I'm at the airport right now. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You going out of town tonight?
Yeah. We heading out to Vegas.
Okay,
Nice.
For sure. Be safe, definitely.
Yeah, avoid the bunny ranch, bro.
The Buddy Ranch. What's that?
You said
I
what?
never heard of that.
Never mind. No Captain Dubai.
Give your introduction. Tell us who you are, what you do, and you know, if you have any like entrepreneurial ventures that you're working on, shout yourself out on that.
My real name, of course.
You can do it however you want to do it.
Okay, real name Raphael, aka Helicon, aka Steezy, aka Sizzle. So basically, only thing I'm working on right now is just doing this real estate, selling houses, rentals, anything dealing with real estate. That's what I do.
My man.
Get money.
What's up?
Right.
Appreciate that.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for joining us at the MADDCORR reunion. Basically, we done changed the name. It's the MADDCORR reunion now. So that's supposed to be a core talk with MADDCORR, but this the MADDCORR reunion.
Yeah, because we're literally catching up, you know.
That's right.
This ain't everybody. Where everybody at though?
We man, some people can't get in. Some people having issues. Some people never got the information to the last minute. So it might have to be, y'all might have to make another reunion on y'all own or something, or I don't know. But everybody needs to, you know, get back in tune with each other. And I'm happy to be a part of this session right here, right now. So
it's still 9 people on. It's still 9 people on here.
Now we got
everybody was in here. You would be looking at about 25 people. You don't want that.
Oh, there go Quest.
Yeah,
25
right.
Yeah,
I swear about 25 people.
That's crazy.
Quest, yay.
I didn't even know it was 25 people in
What's
the
up? What's up?
Quest was putting in the wrong ID.
Let's see your face.
Man, check it out. We got young man. We got DC. We also got my man Austin Fillmore. You know, they got albums.
Yes.
Hey man, what that shirt you got on right there?
Who that?
What's that on your chest?
Right there?
No, Quest, what's that on your chest, man?
He just
What
smiling
he
and
got on the
welcome.
bull shirt?
No,
Oh.
no, sir.
Is that an
No, sir.
Autobot shirt? Is that an Autobot shirt? Oh, I thought that was Autobot shirt.
Hey.
My bad.
Okay,
Oh,
look,
it do
Quest,
look like it.
What
since
just
we've been
like
taking all
MADDCORR?
this time trying to get you in, it's your turn. You get to talk. And
Yeah.
Don't put
introduce
me on the spot. I'm
yourself.
just walking in the door.
Introduce yourself. Tell us who you are, what you do. They represented for you a little bit, but you know, let the people see. For those who don't know who you are and what you've been doing and what you have done, tell us what it is.
I'm Jonathan Cusack. What's up? MADDCORR, MC, producer, shit. You name it, I got you.
Yep. We said.
All right.
Hey, I
Well,
want to buy
one of
some
the
socks,
questions-
Quest.
One of the questions that was being asked, I was stirring up the pot, right?
Shit, you got me.
Right.
Can't help you with the socks though. You know what I mean?
He got
One of
you.
the stories I was asking, I was stirring up the pot. Look, Quest, I said, who is the best MC out of all of y'all? Of course, we got like the politically correct answer, right? But I'm still starting shit. So I want to know on another level, right? Okay, everybody is good, everybody great, that's fine.
Let's
Who's
go
the
around
most
the record.
intellectual rapper? Who's the most, I don't know, street rapper? Who's the most freaky rapper? Who's the most
Freaky
you know,
rapper.
break it down,
I'll
break it
take
down
that.
so we know.
Here you go.
I ain't
Who's
never
the
heard
most
nobody get freaky.
positive, honest rapper? You
Nah,
know,
we
break
all.
it
I've been
down.
stretching. I don't know what you talking about. I've been stretching on this
All
motherfucker.
intellectual rappers. We are all street rappers. We are all freaky ass rappers. We are all.
I can't start no shit with y'all, man. Everybody is
No, hey, look,
equal.
Yakira, it's more like this. Basically, with that, it was better, more or less, a competition with everybody. Because, like, if you say something, okay, I'm gonna take this motherfucker out with that shit. So it's like everybody stacked up to try to outdo the next man.
Right.
Who played it better. So that's why I think it was a friendly competition. Yeah, it was
And
a
then
lot
you know-
of that going on too.
And then you know how Chicago hip-hop is. It's better to be a jack of all trades.
Yeah.
Just,
Not,
Right.
you know,
is when you talk about those styles of rhymes, it's really not who was the better. It's which song did we do better?
Okay. Okay.
That's what it is. It's which
Yeah.
song was better than the.
It was like,
Yeah, we
Yeah,
always
from-
tried to
to
outdo
me,
each
it's
other. That's one thing I respected about the
I
core
mean,
is that we always tried to outdo each other
yeah.
on every
Mhm.
song.
it's not you. The thing about it was, no matter what the combination of guys was on the song or what kind of song it was, you knew you had to come with your A game. If
Yeah.
you didn't, you wasn't. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna let you know. Like, nah,
Yeah.
that shit ain't gonna work. You talk around to the studio and end up being sandwich bitch up in that motherfucker.
Right.
The verse wasn't tight.
hey, which title? Nobody.
Title,
Yes.
title when you are not rhyming on and you are just there for no reason. You are.
You was sandwich bitch. See, Helicon wasn't there for that.
Yeah. He there for the.
Yeah.
What year is this? What
This
year we talking
was, oh man.
Conception.
That was in 99,
98,
99.
Yeah.
That's the first
Damn,
time.
and you didn't have to roll. Your ass was
I
saying.
thought y'all started earlier than that.
You had to be on point. You couldn't be, no, you had to be on point. You couldn't come
Yeah,
around.
that's one thing I
Niggas will hold you
respected.
accountable. Niggas will hold you accountable if you didn't hold yourself accountable.
Hell yeah, that's one thing I respected about the core is that the core had, you already knew when these boys come, they coming like wild wolves. They coming like, man, you better come with your game. Because if you don't come with it, you gonna feel bad. Anybody gonna tell you feel bad. Like somebody like, man, your verse ain't that. You gonna tell yourself that, like, damn,
Yeah,
I need to step my verse up because these motherfuckers, goddamn it, they coming with the bars. And you already know in the back of your mind, I can't play on this microphone because you got Chin Checker, you got Loke. You know, me, personally, my favorite MC always been Loke, though. Loke always been like that
Appreciate you.
political, lyrical, You know what I'm saying? Come on, let's battle. I don't want to talk to your ass. So I already knew Loke was coming. So I always had my eye on Loke. But Loke was one of my favorite, and Ill was one of my favorite too. Ill was always one of my favorite MCs.
Appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I think as a group, being that we held each other to a certain standard, like literally we would tell each other, no, that verse ain't all that fresh in the studio. Like we would say that. And I think that helped us out in a lot of ways, because when industry rappers heard us or industry labels heard us, they used to just, their mouths would drop. They were really like, man, y'all niggas is cold. Like, and it never failed to amaze me how people that already got major deals or whatever the case may be would listen to our music, you know, and enjoy what they were hearing at the time. And I think that's one of the reasons why we probably never got a chance to reach a pinnacle height, because, you know, it would have been an onslaught to the industry. Let's be real.
I mean,
we accompanied
so too.
everything that was out there. We were better than most rappers out there, and at the same time, we covered every genre.
And a lot of people consider y'all to be like Wu-Tang Clan, actually, the Chicago Wu-Tang or whatever. So
we got that quite a bit.
Yeah.
When people see us walking up the block, camouflaged up, a whole bunch of us.
Shit, we got that shit. We got that shit from them. You know, I remember like when we first met Method Man, he thought we was from New York. You know what I'm saying? He thought we was from New York. He was like, shit, where y'all from? I'm like, we from Chicago. We from here. He was like, what the fuck?
Right.
You know, so
that's just kindred energy. That's all he was recognizing.
Yeah.
So let me ask you all this question though. As far as it relates to business, who in the group was really, really good at handling business and helping y'all make connections?
That would have been Quest's job. Quest and Mano was more focused on the business as well. You know, myself and Ill, we were more focused on the production and trying to come up with ideas for songs and stuff like that. And everybody else was focused on lyrics and, you know, what we're going to do musically. So Mano and Quest were pretty much, you know, handling the business part of it.
You can't leave me out there, brother, because you know, I've done some business.
But look, Susie, I've always seen you as like a good mouthpiece though, like a good promoter, like getting
good mouthpiece. Susie was definitely the promoter from the west side to the north side. always
super
promoter.
So you fit in with business too. You in that marketing and promotions sector.
No doubt, you know, Tusi would definitely put the word out. You know, people would.
Not only did he put the word out, but when other groups would play their stuff, he like, y'all straight, but listen to this.
Right.
Well,
he made sure people knew.
Watusi was the master promoter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he let you know what was going on, and he told others what was going on. Sometimes he told a little bit too much, but you know what I'm saying? He told.
Tusi would start wars on behalf of us. That's how much.
The thing is, West and Mano were more.
It was a couple of times that nigga, he'd see him or something, we'd meet up and he'd be like, oh yeah, bro, I just started a war with so-and-so.
Yeah.
All the time.
Tusi wasn't playing when it came out with who's fucking with us.
He'll be like, damn, Tusi again? Yeah, bro, the fucking nigga.
Tusi, Mr. AKA, who's my next victim? You know what I'm saying?
Well, the thing is, like, when we look at the business aspect, you can say that Quest and Mano really concentrated on the inside corporate type of business, and Tusi was the streets.
Right.
Like, period. Right. Tusi was the streets all day long. Like, he was always out. He was always making connections, whether it was in the clubs or whether it was, you know, just outside at certain events that rappers would be at, this, that, and the third, and he would always he let us know what was going on out there, what the buzz was, what was happening, you know, what the next move should be.
Yeah.
You know, so he played that role, and again, what Polonius said,
marketing team
concentrate on the music. You know,
no doubt. That's all of that. I see that 100%. So here's another question moving forward. When it relates to all the business things, how did you guys meet John Kennedy with Soundcage and all of that?
Quest.
That was Quest, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
No
That was
business,
me.
man. Quit walking away every time we start talking about your stuff.
Man, yeah, it was me and John stayed on the same block. And
Right.
you know, he was like an OG on the block. So it was like we used to always walk across paths and shit. And we started talking. He was talking about a magazine company, building a hip-hop magazine company. And you know, around then, that was like around the birth of MADDCORR for real, though. You know what I'm saying? With everybody getting together. So, you know, put one and one together. I'm like, well, shit. I got this crew that's gonna fuck some shit up. You know, I think you might want to, you know, try to do an interview on them for your first magazine page.
And
I let him hear some music and shit, and he was definitely impressed. So, you know, that was the beginning of a business slash everything. But it was like, he liked me because I was always talking to record labels. You know, I would do some of the utmost scandalous shit, like to talk to a fucking A&R rep or anybody in the fucking label. I would call the labels up saying I'm blah, blah this and blah, blah that, and build up a relationship with these cats. You know what I'm saying? That was like around the time I met you, Yakira.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? John was brought you aboard on the Soundcage thing, and you know, he had me calling labels, getting press kits and setting up interviews and shit. So it was like I was just hitting them up, blah, blah, blah. You know, it was always an ulterior motive because it was for the crew too. You know what I'm saying? So after a while, I'll be like, look, I got these niggas. You need to check these motherfuckers out.
Right.
And, you know, we start sending shit out to different people. But, you know, that was pretty much it, the beginning of MADDCORR as far as, you know, Soundcage and John Kennedy.
Yeah. Now, I can't remember how this happened, but I know I'm talking about I had just come back from Atlanta. I had been out in Jersey for a hot second. You know, Jersey is like being in Indiana. You go right over the border and you're in New York. So we are at CORE. We are going to Soundmaster T studio. If y'all don't know, Soundmaster T made what was the group called? Sloppy Dogs. He made that one track.
Dance too much booty in the pants.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So we at Soundmaster T. We recording our business, and you know what I mean. We putting out tracks and whatnot. This is right before we ended up with meeting John Kennedy. But we was trying to put our connects together. We didn't have no cell phones like that back in the day. We had notebooks full of numbers, and we had beepers. Okay, so my notebook was filled with cats that I had made contact with all over the country and whatnot. I remember me and Ill was on three-way one day, and we are trying to put our hustle to the grind. You know what I'm saying? So we get on the phone and we hit up Curious George at the time. We get on the phone, we hit up Della Funky Station at the time because we had a little plug with hieroglyphics. We get on the phone and we hit up, what was my man's name? From the Beat Nuts. But we was on a whole
Juju.
We hit up Juju that night. We hit up We had up a bunch of people that night. We trying to put our music out and see when somebody was going to be in the city of Chicago, we could reach out and put this music in their hand.
Right.
We was always on the grind, somehow, some way.
Yes, sir.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. All right. So here's the next thing. At what point? Wait. Let me say this properly. So did John Kennedy do anything else besides put y'all on the cover of the magazine?
He tried.
He tried. He attempted.
Okay. What did he attempt to do?
He attempted to give us a record deal.
Okay.
Or entertainment deal.
Entertainment, because we were too big. We already had our own label, quote unquote. So it would have been more like distribution. And he would have had to get his distribution from either A, Universal, or B, Sony. Somehow, some way, he put Universal and Sony against each other, and their A&R was basically like, well, what the fuck do we really need you guys for? We could have talked to these guys.
But before that, remember they signed the 4 of us. We brought the whole squad with us. So we kind of technically messed that up ourselves. Partially.
Speak more on that, Mano. Speak more on that.
We signed the 4 of us, but it was a lot of stuff going on where it was like funny stuff happening. You know what I'm saying? So it was like we had a squad, and it was like they wasn't moving where we was trying to move. We wasn't moving fast enough for them or whatever. But we brought the rest of the squad. They liked the whole squad idea too, but they didn't sign all of us. They had just the 4 of us. That may have been a problem when they were trying to do whatever deal they were trying to do. Because technically, they only had 4 of us under contract, and everybody else was just.
But we had a whole album recorded with everyone.
Everybody.
Yeah.
And only a single, I guess the single with a couple life and blessings was us. And they were trying to shop that around, but how can you shop that around when you saying it's 4 of them and got a cover, a bio, all of that? But then when you see us, you seeing this group, this massive group.
Right.
Bunch of different squads in the same team. So yeah, it became MADDCORR. It was MADDCORR, and it became MADDCORR the Man.
War.
So, yeah. The Men of War.
Yeah.
Men of War.
So let me ask you, what do you think? Because I'm trying to speak this right. I don't want to say it the wrong way.
We grown, we love it.
Yeah, let's do it.
What went wrong? What went wrong?
What went wrong?
Yes.
Shit. I'm gonna say the only thing that went wrong is it would have to be a breakdown in communication of where we want to go. If we had a clear, concise communication of where we wanted to be, we could have had something.
Egos and females
was jacking us from the tip of Florida to the top of Maine.
Egos and females.
Stepping foot on the East Coast, flat out.
And then we can't forget there was no money either. So
right. We was hustling what we could for studio time.
We didn't realize until it was much too late that all the money we spent going to the studio, we could have created our own studio. And we spent thousands of dollars in studios, right? And thousands of dollars plus time. And if we would have really realized that, wait a minute, we could put this money together, we could buy our own equipment, do everything else, but we wasn't thinking like that. You know, we were really just thinking, you know, this is the way the industry does it. They pay for a studio, you go in, you do your work and whatever. But we really should have invested in our own studio, then took the label, the MADDCORR Records or whatever, and we should have went further to try to get some type of bank finances from a bank to fund the label and the artists and things like that. But we were really just in the mind state of like most rappers and most singers, we got to get a record deal. Right. Maybe we need a manager. Maybe we need this and that, and to rely on others rather than ourselves. But you know, independence wasn't a big talk back then.
Yeah. Right.
We stopped doing what we was doing and try to get other people to do it. That was the problem. We stopped doing what we was doing to get the noise in the first place and got other people to do it for us. That was the problem.
Now, let's be real. We always still had some type of means in the industry, and the whole thing of, all right, resources. It was a time where I was working for an internet company. You know, before there was fucking cable or any of that shit, we had regular ass dial-up. I'm young as a fuck, and I'm the vice president of sales and marketing. I had the company. We could have did whatever fuck we wanted into it. I got a little bread. I was about to put a studio into one of the satellite locations out on 103rd. But by that time, I was about to put the studio into 103rd. I didn't have enough bread to continue to get all the equipment. Hill didn't have enough equipment. Quest didn't have no equipment at the time. So me building this studio in this spot would have been damn near useless.
Yeah, because me and Tone were working together, but Tone didn't want to make that type of move at the time.
I mean, he didn't want to make that commitment. We had another cat. I'm not even gonna mention. He didn't want to make that commitment either. So at that time, nobody wanted to make that commitment that had more than us, and I'm paying for the whole shit to be built. I didn't get that shit built, flat out. And then I went to go soldier for the people and try to save our people. But look at the condition our people is in. They're moving right along.
Well, that's when you change your name to Justice and join the Black Panther, the new Black Panther Party and all that. After that, or around that time, or when?
That was after that. It was like, fuck music. I'm about to go save some lives. And I went around the country saving lives, fighting police, fighting Klan, fighting Nazis and all that other shit. And
before then, bro, we stopped doing music about 2000. By the time my OG had passed, and I came up to Wisconsin and shit.
Well, as MADDCORE to Ford, the music got broken up on that. But music never stopped.
Right.
It never stopped.
Everybody was still doing something somewhere.
Stop, because look, y'all was in Wisconsin, but you and Quest went to Atlanta.
Is now in custody.
Chris Lover, aka Ludacris, was playing our shit before he got his deal, saying, "Hey man, I'm about to get this Def Jam South shit coming. Y'all need to come down here with us."
Veterans of the force, their injuries.
So let me ask this though: out of all of the shopping scenarios, Quest that y'all did, you and Mano and John and everybody that y'all rubbed elbows with, were there any any prospects that looked good at one point, like some hopefuls, like we're gonna make this money?
Yeah, I mean,
go up.
We had the Face Records. We had which I had brought to the table, the Face Records. We didn't had some insight with Def Jam. We didn't even have Wu-Tang. Their extension wanted to do an album. I mean, we didn't had a lot of opportunities.
The biggest opportunity was the LaFace Records one, because all they wanted us to do was create a single and come back.
Exactly.
And the A&Rs was going to look at the single, and we didn't do what they asked us to do. We went back and we did the exact opposite of what they asked, which was a bunch of hardcore songs, and that killed that whole.
And so why did y'all choose just like when we started the introductions? I'm like, we gonna go from left to right like we reading a book. Y'all motherfuckers was all over the place. So
you know what it was?
I'll let Polonius answer that one.
So y'all,
you know what
I'm gonna say
learn
this
the
much.
assignment, the lesson.
You know what it
was?
was?
This much. Me personally, I had no control over the playlist that we had.
I'm gonna eat that one because I didn't want to sell out. You know what I'm saying? I was like, fuck that. You know, we not selling out. We gonna sound like how we sound. Fuck what they telling us. This is what we gonna do. That's what we did.
And he was basically like, if y'all gonna do that, I ain't gonna rap. And because we got loyalty, we like, man, come on, bro.
Yeah.
That's low.
Yeah.
He got loyalty.
Hell yeah, that's
He did
low
what he
gas
wanted
all
to
day
do.
long.
And
I
that was
quit.
that
Hey,
was
I ain't
that's
rapping
some
no
real
more.
shit, yo.
I quit.
Some
I
real
ain't
shit.
doing this shit.
So I'ma eat that one. That was all me.
So the Face Records wanted y'all to do what? Like a ballad type of rap or
No,
what?
No, they
I like
wanted
ballad.
commercial. They wanted more commercial songs from us.
so at the time when we went to the Face,
Hold on,
we
bro.
was in the room with the A&Rs, right? And
Right.
and all of them came out their room to because our music was like getting everybody's attention. Their
Yeah.
request from us was we just dropped Goody Mob and Outkast got a new album coming out.
Right.
How are y'all gonna fit in the slot between both of them? We
Right.
need something from you guys that are gonna be more commercial that we can place in between these two big artists that we got.
Right.
So y'all can be right in the middle.
Right.
That's all they ask. They say, when you get that, go home, go make those songs and come back and we will sign you. That's exactly what they said.
Flat out.
Period. It was a, that's it. It was done.
And y'all went home and said, fuck that shit. We niggas and we finna rap and we finna.
No, hold on.
We
No,
finna represent.
I
We
was-
finna now.
We party.
Run and leave. That's what the fuck that
Hey,
shit was. He
hey,
finna
we-
leave, no. And then we had to
We
do the
partied
right
with
song.
them. We partied with them that whole weekend and came back home and forgot about reality.
No, nigga.
Yeah.
My man said
we
he
had
didn't
a
want to
meeting.
sell out, and I
We-
I was
kinda
gone.
saw that too,
I was-
and we had to have it. Go.
They
Right,
came
Nano
back.
pulled together the meeting.
Second,
And in the meeting,
I
we
know-
had the meeting and we talked about what LaFace wanted. And in that meeting, you know, Polonius was like, I'm not doing that shit. Fuck that shit. That's what he said.
No,
Right.
he went-
Name,
he-
you
he-
know-
okay, I get it.
Not doing
Yeah,
it.
I was
will.
riding with the name. You know, we MADDCORR. What we look like, sounding like, you know, I'm not trying to fit between.
I think at the time, Polonius, you wasn't thinking in hindsight, hey, we done Southside, we done Sunshine, all of that shit was still kind of
Yeah, you know.
commercial. But we
Yeah.
wasn't thinking like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
So what are the ages around this time? You know.
We were like 24.
That was
I know I was like
86.
24.
Right.
That was 96, yo.
yeah, so I was
Yeah,
20.
24,
no
25.
mission statement,
I was
no
20.
vision, no values. It was just like
I was
Hey.
nice.
MADDCORR, and we finna do this
Nah.
shit right here.
I'm gonna
That's
tell
it.
you, I'm gonna be real. Hey, Yakira, I'm gonna keep it real, and I'm gonna tell you, it was a total motherfucking shock for me, cause we sitting inside the office, and you know, song one kicked off. You know, they put the dat tape in. Song one kicked off. Everybody bobbing their heads and shit. You know, song two come on. Everybody bobbing their heads and shit. I'm like, all right, cool. Song three, you know, it kind of simmered down a little bit. Song four, they was back on pace with it. Heads banging. Song
Was that when
five,
we did Rough Realms and Power? Was that
Wait.
then?
Right. Rough Realms
That
Power.
was
So-
Rough Realms
But
and
first
Power.
of all,
That's
to
when
get
Power
Hold on.
came
wait,
out. All of them
to
came
get
out.
any A&R to listen to 5 songs in a row, they must have been
Hey,
feeling
peep
y'all because they don't do
Yeah.
that.
Peep this.
They listen to all our shit.
It was cool, but what took me by surprise was we got the song 5 right, and I'm waiting. We at the end of song 5, we pushed the motherfucking fast forward button to go to 6. That shit went right back to 1. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, we missed.
So I'm thinking
was missing
there's
that.
something wrong with the dat tape for a minute, right? So I went through it again. I'm like, there's 5 songs on here. So, you know, the guy that was in charge of A&R was like, you know, would you rather come to us with a demo tape or a full album?
Nigga, we got one.
And I'm in the back of my head, we got enough material for about 3-4 albums done.
Right.
You know, so I'm taken by surprise because, you know, it took months to set that up. You know what I'm saying? It
Because
took
that was
months
through
to set
Shanti
that shit
Dias,
up.
right? Was that through Shanti
Yeah.
Dias?
That was with
That's
Shanti Dias. She's like fucking vice president or something at Universal right now as we speak.
No,
But-
she's doing she's doing health and wellness right now. She left the industry.
Oh, what?
Right
Yeah.
after, well, if she left the industry, it was right after the
I could have sworn that was Wanda Snell though,
down
but
south
yeah.
so deaf, because she was just on that So Def show, well, that reality show 2 years ago. So she had to have just recently left, if that's the case.
Yeah.
But
She had Sierra under her belt, you know. So yeah, but I was back to the meeting and shit. I'm like, damn. And he said exactly, you know, the same thing that I was bringing back to everybody. I was like, look, they want an album's worth of material. So I'm not going behind nobody back to see, well, is this shit done or what's this? You know, I should have asked before we started our travels out to Atlanta, like, how many songs is on the tape? You know, but it was like, it was a surprise to me when we got there, you know.
So y'all didn't really have real representation either, right? Like a manager.
Right. We never had a manager, ever.
I was always the person talking to the label.
Manager, basically. Shit, that's basically who you was.
Oh,
Quest was
Yeah, I'll agree. Yeah, I agree.
But I mean, like
You
a
know.
older, more, you know, mature business person that's been in the business that can help.
The road manager, which we had to part ways with, was our brother Brad Kelly, Street Bully Street Team. That would be our road.
No, I wouldn't even no.
Big Brad.
Emphatically, no, I would not say that. We had a lawyer / manager was we went to.
Hey, shout out to Brad. I still got love.
Yeah. Peace out to Brad.
That's
we
my
had
nigga.
we had a
That's
lawyer.
my brother, yeah.
We had a lawyer / you know, man that we kind of considered as a manager in a way, because you know, anything else as far as the legal proceeds and all that shit, we had questions, you know, we had Tommy Payne.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For a hot second till he said that we were all over the place and he wouldn't
listen. We wouldn't listen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I
Y'all
mean,
didn't understand that sermon.
It's been instances we've been in contracts where we literally had to rush the offices and take the contracts and rip them up and you know, strong arm our way out of a situation.
Check this out.
As far as management, you know, truth be told,
legendary.
Yeah, we had some shady people fucking with us too.
Fucking MOs that if you a label and you about to try to fuck them boys is gonna come in and fuck y'all up. Example, we backstage at a particular rap concert, particular famous ass rapper say, hey man, and he from the crib, not saying no names. Hey man, them boys is kind of wild. Talking to the East Coast Connect, right? Like, you put them boys on, you better do something right or else. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Shit, Bushwick Bill said that shit about us, you know, rest in peace. But yeah, Bushwick Bill said some crazy.
Bushwick loved us.
Yeah.
Yeah, because y'all was tall, so.
That nigga jumped on the table.
Getting back to the opportunities that we had quite a few of them. I mean, and the LaFace records was probably just the biggest example and of that. And I think that, you know, if we would have slowed down, thought with rational heads, things could be different. But however you know, things are what it is. You know what I mean? Yeah. I still enjoy that we have a lot of material and we are making plans to let the public hear this material. All of this material from then to current material. So, you know, it's not regretting the past, it's learning from it. And even you're never too old to learn where you went wrong and to then take new steps to do better.
That's right. So as far as I'ma just be petty one more time. What is because I want to look at the past just a little bit longer. What is like the worst I'm not gonna say mistake, but what is like the worst experience that y'all had? And then we'll go to the high note and say what was the best experience. Anybody could answer this.
I don't know about
I think my
I don't know about
kick it off.
me.
Go ahead.
And everybody can go, everybody can add on, you know, so.
I got a center of financial gripe from your boy John Kennedy in the show that we did. God damn it.
Oh man, that was that
Oh, word,
yeah, that night
word.
was gonna get real bad.
It was about to get real serious that night.
That was probably the worst. That was
Yeah,
probably
that's when WAP was gonna handle everybody, all them old men.
we had all the right and the wrong people at that show. Demisio pulls a gun on Mano. They was already stealing money off the door.
My money.
We got so many people there that the fire department had to come and start moving people outside. There was people just chilling behind the place that never even came in. You know, we just, you know what I'm saying, doing our thing. Well, long story short, the night was over. We go to see what's up with the money. They want to get funny. So I don't know what's going on. All I know is I come in the room and Demisio standing there with the gun, him and Mano, you know what I'm saying, in a little face-off. WAP is going off in the hallway.
Because his daughter was talking about me behind my back.
Tuesday was like, hey, go get the folks. So I was like, so
bangers right now.
So
I'm about to whip the fuck out of somebody for this dope.
Right.
We had the only thing that kept it from going all the way left was Mano's mom was there, who's like all of our mom, and she was like, just let them have that money. It's not worth it, because y'all gonna get something better than that anyway. You know,
yeah,
just
not to mention,
you know,
not to mention, we had recording artists here that we flew out from New York and shit here too. We didn't need no extra shit kicking off. You know, Papa Wu was out here.
With a lot of
He had
money.
all that shit going on. I mean, but John Kennedy was gonna get they was gonna get it that night, man. You know, it was mostly Maceo though. Maceo was gonna get them foo fops.
He was the catalyst to all of it. He was the catalyst.
Maceo was getting them foo fops that night.
Which was John Kennedy. For people that don't know what we're talking about, that was the entertainment label that we were signed to that were trying to put us out, and they were supposed to help with the shows that we were performing, and they were supposed to put money behind the shows as well. But it ended up for this one particular show, a lot of the money came from Mano's mother and quite a few of us to help out with that. And Demisio and them felt like, well, we spend money on studio time, so we just recouping all the money back from you guys. But it's like, how can you recoup back from us? Your job is to spend money to help us get where we need to get, because you're the entertainment label.
Mm-hmm.
What was that really to recoup though? You know, on their behalf.
And then
you know, we did our own. Hold on. We did our own
it's
promotion.
not even time to recoup
yet. Give my money back. Give Mano money back. That's all I know.
We did our own promotions for that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, we was the type of motherfuckers. Yeah. Look, we was the type of motherfuckers to get up at or lead a club and shit and go straight to Kinko's and make $1 million copies of shit and just post them all over the place.
That's right. I saw it with my own eyes.
You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if it was a North Pole, motherfucking West Side Wild Hundreds, low hundreds, low end. We was there.
That's right.
As far as
we was on them trains. You know what I'm saying?
As far as the best times go, I would say that would be it, all of it. You know what I'm saying? Just being with all of them. I mean, even the arguments, man. We would argue like we hated the shit out of each other, and then would be right back like, you know what I'm saying? Just thick as thieves 10 minutes later. You know what I'm saying? All of that. You know, the riding the L. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The night we met Chin and DJ. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was all that special. You know?
One of the best nights.
Riot together.
One of the best nights for me was after we did one of our very first shows as a group, and we killed that whole show. And a few months later, dead of winter, we go into the studio and this young little dude run up on us and was like, I was at y'all show, y'all inspired me, blah, blah, blah. Ended up becoming a member with us, and that was Two-Face. And
oh, yes, sir. Rest in peace.
This cat even rolled with us. He bagged us could he come to the studio with us in the dead of cold with nothing on but like a sweater like this, and it's cold as hell. And we all on the L platform about to go to the west side.
I said, hey, look, I got the picture from that night. I got the picture from that night.
That was one of my best nights. And then, you know, because it allowed me to see how impactful we were as a group to people that didn't even know our music. But some reason, somehow they showed up at the show and it left a lasting impression on them.
Yeah. And that's always the best part. That's always the best part. So let me, I guess we're gonna get close to wrapping this up and speak on everybody individually. Well, before we do that part, I wanna say, is there anything based on your experiences that you've had in the industry and on your own and doing what you've done musically, what would you say or what advice would you give to some younger folks that's trying to do some music these days?
Man, do it yourself.
Don't do it for nobody else but yourself.
And learn to be
yourself.
Learn the business.
I would tell them, although the wave is to sound like everybody you like, try to figure out how to just sound like who you really are. Try to be who you really are, because that's going to be more impactful than following all the trends. And then on top of all of that, you know, be humble about every situation you run across. Listen to the criticism and listen to the kudos. Take them both in.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, anybody else want to add on?
I tell them to do different because we didn't have that option. They got the technology way easier for them.
Bingo.
So, we had to draw something to do post. So yeah, they got it easy.
That's right. That's right. And who used to do all of the artwork for the shirts and just all of the artwork? Like who did that? Like
the shirts and stuff. I did that. Il did one of the main characters. Tusi drew too. Everybody drew. Everybody was artists, but I did most of that stuff.
Yeah, the original MADDCORR logo was drawn by Mano, and then that went to represent Mad Rags, which was his clothing line.
That's right.
Then Il drew the face that you see behind me, which became the logo.
Nice,
yeah.
Nice.
Now, the madman morphed. It looked like
yeah, because it was some growth behind that.
Okay.
Now look, when it was Mad Incorporated, I got to take you back. When it was Mad Incorporated, there were 3 logos. The main logo in the middle was Mano. The 2 underneath it on each side was
with the beanie hat on with the propeller.
Right.
Right. Yeah, Mano, quit playing, man. Quit playing, Mano. I'm still waiting on that shit, right?
Okay, so this is a perfect segue.
Well, real quick. I always wanted to ask this one question.
Yeah.
Steezy, what made you want to actually rap with us? Where is he at? There you go. Mask off too, bro.
Honestly, man, it was just the fact that I think that everybody was cold. I like the fact that everybody had like their own style. You know, so everybody was different. I just wanted to like pretty much blend in and try to fit in. You know what I'm saying? Present my style to y'all, and just really wanted y'all to accept me.
Well, and the reason I asked you that is because you represent part of that younger generation. You way younger than all of us.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I ain't that much younger. I'm like,
hey, nah,
you're still younger than all of us. You're still younger than all of us.
I'm like 35 or something.
Nigga, you're
still younger than all of us.
I'm the oldest.
Right.
You know?
Well, I mean, I know I'm younger than all of y'all, but I'm still kind of still in the era that y'all grew up in.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Definitely, most definitely.
That nigga cold. I love that nigga.
Yeah,
Break
most
it down.
definitely one of the coldest
Appreciate that.
motherfuckers for sure. Hey, I remember the first time I heard Helicon, I was like, man, who the fuck is this nigga? Because at the time I had stopped rapping. You know what I'm saying? And Tusi was like, hey, you need to hear Helicon. I'm like, who is Helicon? He was like, man, he was like, put the shit in. I put the tape in. I'm like, oh.
See, WAP, we all work together. Me, WAP, and Steezy worked together. And I didn't know he rapped. And WAP told me, man, this nigga can rap. I'm like, that nigga can't rap. I'm like, that nigga too. I said, that nigga too happy to rap.
And listen,
Everybody
Judge
said it
a
was like,
book by its cover, huh?
a motherfucker can rap.
I was like unsuspecting.
That nigga is a b-boy. That nigga is a student of hip hop. He
Hey, a
knows
true beast.
No
I
doubt.
appreciate that.
No
Thank
doubt.
you.
Okay.
rap. Believe that shit.
So before we segue back to Mano, because I like to have a little order. I started with Mano, ended with Mano, because Mano is Mano. But I want to know if there's anybody that wants to say anything that's, you know, on their mind that they want to share. Anything at all?
Man, look, I got a lot to say. But I think, you know, we all online right now. You know, motherfuckers grown as fuck. We need to sit down and try to knock a whole album out. That's what I'm thinking. You know, I don't know what nobody else.
You want to finish what we started 20 years ago, huh?
You damn right. Let's. I want to do some shit that's gonna leave a dent in motherfuckers' heads, like even the new schoolers. You know what I'm saying? I want to do something that's gonna leave a dent in their head, man. You know, at least let's accomplish one motherfucking album, whole album, push that shit out, see what happens, man. I don't give a fuck if it's a mixtape. You know what I'm saying? I got tracks, Ill got tracks, motherfucking, we can do this shit. Let's do it. That's what I got to say. That's what I got to say.
Hey, on some real talk though, I figure, man, we got so many songs, man. We got so many songs, man. I don't even know what half the songs that y'all done and we did where them songs at. So many, you couldn't even keep up with them because it was like every time we did something, man, we had like 4 or 5 albums, man. Let's keep it 100, man. We had like 4 albums, man.
We got a lot of stuff.
Solid. You could drop 4 solid albums from MADDCORR and Cypher.
I got a lot of copies of this shit. Motherfucking Loke got some copies of this shit. Ill got copies of this shit.
He got cassettes of that shit.
What we need to do is
I gave all the reels and DATs and ADATs to Mano. So one of the things me and Ill were talking about the other day was getting everything cleaned up and just re-releasing it. And then if we are going to work on something, that'll give us time to do it and map out how we want to do things. Because with everybody being grown, you know, we're different people today.
We all got families.
And we're in different zones as far as our thinking. So
I ain't got no
lyrics
kids.
change.
They grown.
You know, at least I know mine has.
That's right.
You know?
Well, but the best part about it is we talk about how these youngins got technology. Hell, we got technology. We don't all have to be in the same place to record.
Right.
Once one vocal is done and sent to the next person, go wherever you go to record it and just send those lyrics back to me, your vocals back to me, and I'll blend it in and mix it right. You know, so it's really no excuse why we can't do it. It's just let's do it.
That's right.
Exactly.
I love it. We accomplished everything here because the thing was past, present, and future MADDCORR. So we hit all of those. So coming back to Mano on this future with the Mad Rags, what's going on?
I've been selling that shit like hotcakes and shit. So I
What's the future of it? Where can people get it from if they want it right now?
I don't like, they can get it from www.cafepress.com/MadRag, but I'm trying to get rid of them because they robbing the hell out of me.
Okay.
But you can order that shit directly from me. You know what I'm saying? I got business cards, I got a website that I'm working on. It's all in effect, everything going smooth. I also been fucking with music on the side with a couple of people on this thing, and I want to do that shit too hard. So the clothing gonna go where it's going. I guarantee that's gonna pop off. We're trying to shoot a video with the clothing. I'm gonna put everybody in the gear. So when that happens, then it's gonna take it to the next level.
There you go. There you go. All right, I'm looking forward to seeing all of that. I'm looking
Yeah,
forward.
you send me your sizes, I send you some too.
That's what's up. I'm with it. Thank you. All right, so at this point, everybody can go ahead and say their name again, what they do, and list all of their social media contacts, whatever information, so that if there's a person that watches this and wants to get in touch with you or need your services, they can check you out. So go ahead.
All right, well, Thelonious Jones, I'm on Facebook. That's it. You can find me there. I'm always there.
Yes, he is.
Talking a lot of shit all day. And arguing with everybody.
All day, every day.
You know what? We ain't argued in a minute. I'll argue with you sometime this week for no reason.
For sure. Looking forward to it, brother.
All right. Me on Facebook, it's my real government name. It's the whole thing. It's changed. But at this time, I am just doing insurance. I'm doing financial planning, helping people plan for the future. But in terms of like industry and entertainment, I'll always be an MC. I'll always be an artist in terms of picking up a pen or doing it via tablet. Mano's doing his clothing. I'm gonna send him some actual designs for Mad Rags. We used to only back in the day say that's the MW stood for Mano Watusi. So I'm gonna send him some things, but I'm also working on a marketplace, and that marketplace basically going to be called Boutique Fiend, and it's going to have pretty much every Black designer that I know personally on that actual website. So they generate more income basically from a whole nother source. Anytime someone looks for Mad Rags, all the Mano stuff is going to pop up, of course, on Boutique Fiend. But if they just wanted a particular item, when it comes down into to underneath that particular item hoodie that they have gotten from Mano, it's going to pair up with other Black companies who have clothing or shoes or what have you in the same color pattern. But that's it for any type of industry technology that I have going on right now.
Well, can they reach you for insurance where? On Facebook, or do you have what's your contact for that?
Or for the insurance, if you're looking for an actual policy, trying to plan away for your future and your family, put something away for your kids, have like an actual living will, an IUL or anything of that nature for your future, you can just directly email me, je.whitelow@gmail.com. I'll be more than happy to help you, more happy to assist you at any given time.
All right. Next, thank you. Thanks for sharing. Who's next?
I guess I can say they can find me on Instagram under Doc Banna, DOCBANNA. Mad Rag, Google that shit. I guarantee you'll find it. MW. One way you can tell out that the logo is always gonna be like that.
Right.
The MW, you gonna find it. Got it everywhere. It's coming out. I'm doing my thing with it. So everything else I'm doing, y'all be stay tuned for, because I can't tell you right now.
All right. That's what's
And your
up.
boy fucking back with the acting shit. I ain't been telling none of y'all that, but I've been doing some other shit on the low. We see how that turned out.
Okay.
Don't let me fire you. Don't let me fire you on TikTok, man. Oh.
So I just run a studio, produce music.
Y'all getting on my nerves with I just no.
Yeah, I just do that. You know what I mean? Like you gotta say I just, because you don't want them to know the other stuff you may do in the background. But produce. So I make all genre tracks. It's just not hip hop or underground. I actually make all genres of music outside of like rock and roll. Studio time. You can inquire about that by just going to my IG page, Illit, ILLIT, Guns, GHUNZ. You can find me on IG. You can find me on Facebook under that, either one of those platforms. And if you a Twitter head, then just hit up Adolf Spittler. As far as any upcoming projects, there are projects in the work. I have a produced project from my homegirl Montiello that I'm doing. I got a self project that I'm also doing. Me and UWAP are collaborating on a project called Senate that'll be released. And then on top of all of that, older classic material, we're coming with a game plan to throw that out as well. So just be on the lookout for music by this summertime being hit from every direction.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
Nice. Looking forward to that. Who's
Next. Okay, you know, I'm the graphic designer. You know, I'm trying to start a little t-shirt thing. Like I said, I've been talking to Manuel about that, to build on that some more. And I'm working on a project as well called Lyrically Handsome with Ill. I spoke to him and can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'm working on that. And oh yeah, I'm that guy too. If you try to find some dope ass spots to go to in Chicago, just hit me up. I'll let y'all.
Yeah, that's Club God 2000.
No, all the good spots at.
Yeah. It's Party King right now.
Party King.
Party King.
No doubt.
But I was Party King back in the day. Now that's WAP right now.
Yeah.
Y'all can be kings. I'm the party god, motherfucker.
Hey.
Oh shit, stop. Let's get it.
All right, who's next?
Who next?
They got quiet in the
Come on,
motherfucker.
man.
Right, come on.
Yo, this L1. Hey, it's your boy L1. Check me out on I'm basically on Facebook. I'm on Chicago Cypher, Illinois. We just dropped a video for that about 3 months ago. Maybe about 2 months ago. So you still see me doing I'm with Chicago Hip-Hop Legends. We still doing that. I'm on Facebook all the time. Just trying to just keep everything in order, y'all. You know, still rhyming, still dropping hot bars, and just staying in tune, man. You know what I'm saying? So y'all always know, man, that I'm the one that's gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it a buck, and that's how I'm gonna roll. So catch me on Facebook, man. If you want my number, hit me up so I can get it to you personally so we can talk, man, you know. So that's basically me, man, L1, man.
L1. And make sure you say it right. It's Legends of Chicago Hip Hop.
Yeah.
And on top of that, we want to say we so happy that Rona, you know, you beat Rona. Okay.
Oh, for sure, most definitely.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're glad you healthy and out of the hospital. And
thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Hill was in the hospital too.
Yeah.
My man back
Yep.
up. See him.
Everybody over there? Oh, that's probably just the baby.
But you couldn't even tell. Look at him. He looked regular.
Right.
Oh, I lost 25 pounds in that piece.
That's all right. I'm glad you helped.
Yeah,
me
we ain't trying to lose
go
nobody.
well.
Right.
Nobody.
That's right.
Nobody.
Who else wants to speak? I see your hand up, Tarek. I mean,
No,
wow.
by my Facebook, which is Tarek Orion Pax Kazi, and Wap Around Gmail. I mean, at Wap.
Say that again. Say that again.
At Wap Around on Instagram, Tarek Orion Pax Kazi on Facebook.
Did that sound clear enough?
Tariq Orion Kase on Facebook.
Pax.
Orion Pax.
Yeah.
The whole name. You gotta say the whole name. Orion Pax.
Wes, you got something to say?
Yo, shit, making tracks right now in the process of setting up a website or selling beats on there right now.
Good job.
That shit should be taken care of by the end of next month. So, stay tuned. You can find me on at MADDCORE@gmail.com. Quest_MADDCORE on Instagram. Quest Sanders on Facebook. If you're looking for some tracks, I'll let your boy. And shit, that's about it right about now. But more in store for the summer.
That's what's up. All right, who's next?
Hey, y'all can find me at
Hey,
can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I was just gonna say y'all can find me on Instagram at Brundage Building Blocks. I'm basically heavy into this real estate thing. So if y'all know anybody, that need a rental or purchase a home or whatever, I can be that contact. I can be that help for them. Also, I'm just trying to get back into rapping again, man. I recorded something with Ill not too long ago. I don't know if y'all heard it yet. Hopefully I get a chance. I'm waiting on I'm waiting on Chin verse. I'm really excited to hear Chin verse. Is he still on here?
Yeah, he just came back.
Right there.
Yeah.
He just came back.
For a minute, I had a call that I had to take from a friend of mine who's going through something, but I see I came back right on time. Steve, that verse will be done Saturday afternoon. I'm linking up with EOD to finish that verse. Working on some finish up some stuff that we doing on my project as well, and probably gonna try to lay some new shit that I'm doing.
And might I say that track?
You'll hear that verse next.
Okay, that track is fire too, man.
Thanks for the plug on how you setting me up for it too, nigga.
Like I said, I can't wait to hear it. You've been dropping that, but
you laid it up off the glass. You laid it up off the glass for me, bro. So I'm gonna bring it all home, nigga.
That was the whole intent. I was like, let me lay it up for my man. But I'm just trying to get back into it. Got some tracks that Ill gave me, and I'm gonna start back writing again. Just get back into it. So other than that, that's it.
All right. Well, thanks.
Happy birthday to Lil Chin too, man. Tell your son happy birthday, Chin.
Thank you.
Little check.
Hey man, little check. That do something else, man. Don't be surprised if in about he turns 7 tomorrow, so don't be surprised if in about a good 15 years that nigga on somebody's dance floor, backup dance, and that nigga dance all day long.
That's
for sure. That's what's up.
Real.
Yeah.
You gonna fuck around and be a choreographer. For real.
Right.
He gonna do something. That nigga, he own it.
That's what's up.
Chin Checker, you gotta tell the people how to get in touch with you, because you got this album coming out, and if they want to find you on Instagram or on Facebook or wherever, speak on your social media contacts.
Shit, I don't even know. All I really know is my Facebook. When the Instagram and the Twitter, I just got back on, so I don't even know what the hell my handle is for them motherfuckers. But my Facebook is just Chin Checker. You know what I'm saying? You look up Chin Checker, you'll see me, or you'll see the face of the Joker, and you know it's me. As far as the music, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't know what's my Twitter. You just found it.
Your IG is Checker Chin.
Okay, there you go.
Chin, that's your IG.
My Instagram is Checker Chin, and my Twitter is what, Eel?
Let me grab that young joint.
We can't
Eel
see you,
found
Eel.
my Twitter.
Oh yeah, I'm going to his Twitter.
Okay.
Yeah, Eel found my Twitter for me the other day because I forgot the shit. So y'all gotta forgive me. I just be at work and be trying to be the best dad I can be.
That's
Social media.
The Twitter is at Checker 316 Craig.
At Checker 316 Craig. That's the Twitter, and the Instagram is Checker Chin. Facebook is Chin Checker, spelled with an A, not the fucking ER. So get that shit right. We're working on some new material. The new project, little EP. I forget what are we calling it, Eel?
We call it Blood Moon.
Yeah, Blood Moon. Damn.
How you forget that?
Yeah, that's you know what I'm saying? I'm just a little out of it right now. Just had a conversation with some of my people that got hurt a couple of days ago.
Peace to Riverman.
Volume 1. You know, it's got a song featuring Mano, Eel, my boy Riverman. But it's about 8 joints. About to finish it up this Saturday. Finish up some recording.
And I wish I could on that and shit. I used to be playing.
Start working on the next one.
Man, I had a couple of tracks for Chin Checker, but I ain't heard nothing from him. I don't know, man.
Hey,
you know what? We'll talk about that.
I'm pretty sure I sent them to you, bro.
I mean, dude, I'm finna start working on the next project. So if you got something you want to throw me, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't throw you two nice joints, B.
Bro, I'm telling you now. We're not finna talk about what you done did. We finna talk about what I'm about to do. We gonna talk about what you done did, and we can end the conversation. We ain't got time for that.
And let me just interject right quick before I get real ugly up in here. Quest, somebody was on the C.O.R.E group page admiring one of your tracks, and I told them they needed to talk to you about it. So you're tagged in it. So
all right, for sure.
No doubt.
So now send me some tracks for the next joint. If I like them, I'll use them. Nigga, you can even be on it, nigga. Come on.
Hey man. Oh man. Hey.
Okay, y'all, it's 9:50, and this has been a great reunion, a super duper dope conversation, and it's so beautiful to see all of y'all together. Hopefully y'all will stay in touch and continue to do this work together, even if it's not all music, you know, all of these different entrepreneurial things going on. Y'all can use all those skills and help each other. So it was my pleasure to be here for the first ever MADDCORR week. We should have been started this back in the 90s, but happy MADDCORR week, y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes. I love y'all so much. I love you, big brother Mano. I love you, bro. For real. I love all of y'all. For real. All right. And y'all have a great night. Y'all take it easy. And I'll see y'all next time.
Post more music.
Right.
Play some more music.
Post more music. Tell him, look. I'm looking for like 7 songs to be played.
If y'all are not in the C.O.R.E group, what's gonna invite you to the C.O.R.E group and post everything MADDCORR.
I need Rough, Realms, and Power.
I saw you.
Hey, Lo.
I got you.
Wait. Post some music, man.
That is with DJ say, goddamn it, I'm sipping ice. Wait, I'm sipping ice in the house, bumping Barry White. Whatever the
I
fuck.
just posted that. I
heard it today.
I just posted that one.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going on the page, but look, I need rough rhymes and power. I need elimination process, sir. Hey,
Il just sent me that. I got power and I got rough. I'm gonna have to clean that up a little bit.
Look, you down me personally.
Look, I got a DAT player for regular DATs if we need that. So just send them to me. You know, I got a DAT player, so holler at your boy.
Yeah. Hey, Quest, you ain't at the airport no more.
What you want to do?
Yeah, I'm still at the airport, son.
Yeah, that's the last time I seen you. When I was going out of town.
I'm still there, B.
Yeah,
okay, y'all. In the words of Russell Simmons, thanks for coming out.
God bless you.
Good
night. All right, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.